Hey folks, today I've got a shocking story to share about two Venezuelan women who were caught in the chaos of the Trump administration's deportation policies. This tale raises serious questions about the treatment and vetting of migrants. Imagine this: 8 Venezuelan women, including Hamar Padilla Moyetones and Scarlett Rodriguez, boarded a flight thinking they were going back to Venezuela, but they ended up in El Salvador instead. ICE officials had told them they were headed home, but that was far from the truth. Upon arrival, they witnessed male deportees being treated harshly, but the women weren't even allowed to disembark. They were sent right back to the U.S. The Trump administration claimed these deportees had ties to the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua, but Moyetones and Rodriguez deny any gang connections. El Salvador refused to accept them, raising doubts about the thoroughness of the vetting process. And it gets worse. The ACLU is challenging these deportations, arguing they're unconstitutional, sending people to prisons in another country without due process. That's a serious allegation. The case of Kilmar Abrego Garcia, deported despite a court order, highlights these concerns. Another woman, SZFR, backed up Moyetones and Rodriguez's stories, describing confusion and aborted attempts to transport them to an airport in the days before the flight. Moyetones has her own heartbreaking story. She ended up in ICE custody after attending a party in Pennsylvania where a man was killed. Though she wasn't a suspect, she pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor drug possession charge. She's disillusioned with the U.S. and wants to return to Venezuela, but fears being separated from her 2-year-old son, who's currently with a relative. Rodriguez's mother, Yelitza, is heartbroken too. Rodriguez had tried to enter the U.S., seeking asylum. She endured this ordeal, hoping for a better future. The Department of Homeland Security and the Salvadoran government have both stayed silent on the specifics, citing ongoing litigation and state secrets. And there were even more women involved. 10 others were taken to the airport, but weren't put on the plane. One of them, Carla, was told by an ICE official that they should be thankful they weren't on that flight because it wasn't going to Venezuela. This chaos and confusion are simply unacceptable. So what do we make of this? The stories of Hamar Padilla Moyetones and Scarlett Rodriguez highlight the potential failures and human cost of these deportation policies. These are real people with real lives. Let's keep digging for the truth and hold those in power accountable. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more eye-opening stories. Stay informed, stay engaged.